And all he does right here is just shake his head, look at everybody and tell them, yeah, I'm Luka the Don. Just plays in slow motion again.
Hello guys, welcome back to TFD. Today we're talking about a statement game in Los Angeles that put the entire NBA on notice. Lakers superstar Luka Dončić didn't just show up against the Dallas Mavericks, he owned the moment. In his first head-to-head meeting with rookie sensation Cooper Flagg, Dončić reminded everyone exactly why he's in the thick of the MVP conversation. And this showdown? It had everything: revenge, history, drama, and the rise of a new Lakers identity built around Luka magic. From the very first possession, you could feel it. Dončić caught the ball on the left wing, surveyed the floor with that slow, methodical patience only he can deliver, and in one sweeping motion, he dismantled the Mavs' entire defensive shell. He dragged the help to the wrong side, shifted his weight, and suddenly, he and Cooper Flagg were isolated, face to face. The rookie, the number one pick, the new face of Dallas, versus the man the Mavericks once believed would be their forever cornerstone. Flagg slid right, trying desperately to cut off Dončić's strong hand, but Luka had already set the trap. He burst toward the rim, the lane wide open, the Mavs frozen, and when he finished through contact, you could almost feel the air leave the arena. It wasn't just a bucket, this was a message. Funny thing is, that drive was actually Dončić's response to Flagg hitting a tough mid-range jumper over him earlier. And credit to Cooper, he didn't shrink, he embraced the moment. Friday's matchup wasn't just another NBA Cup group play game. It was the first Luka Flagg duel. It was the first Lakers-Mavericks meeting since Nico Harrison's firing. It was Anthony Davis's first game against LA since the blockbuster trade. It was two franchises tied together by trades, free agency, controversy, and fate. But above everything else, it was Luka versus the kid Dallas hopes will erase the pain of losing him. Flagg showed flashes of exactly why scouts spent years calling him a generational talent. He attacked mismatches, he moved without hesitation, he even stepped in front of LeBron James on a transition drive, sending the 40-year-old legend crashing to the hardwood in a play that sent shockwaves through the crowd. Flagg wasn't afraid, and Dončić saw it too. "I think he's a good player," Luka said after the game. "Obviously, there's a lot of pressure when you're the first pick. He's got a lot on his shoulders, but I think he'll be great." Flagg wrapped up his night with 13 points, 11 assists, 7 rebounds, and 3 steals. An impressive line, but nothing close to Luka's production. Dončić dropped 35 points, 11 assists, and 5 rebounds on 10 for 18 shooting in a smooth, controlled 129-119 Lakers win. And that's the thing about LA right now. This is Luka's city. This is Luka's team. The Lakers have always been a one-name franchise. Magic, Shaq, Kobe, Kareem, LeBron, and now Luka. Every time Dončić steps out for warm-ups, the entire Crypto.com arena comes alive. During introductions, his name is always last, reserved for the franchise's most important player. And when he touches the ball, the opposing team panics. Double teams, blitzes, rotations from all angles, traps, zones, everything but the kitchen sink. What makes Dončić special is how effortlessly he elevates everyone around him. There aren't many players in history who can turn LeBron James, a top 2 player ever, into a weak-side cutter and secondary playmaker. But Luka does. That's how much gravity he carries. Coming into Friday, Luka was averaging a wild 38.5 points, 9.3 assists, and 8.5 rebounds, with a usage rate nearing 45%, the highest of his career, even after LeBron returned. And still, Dončić has improved the Lakers' ball movement, pace, and overall efficiency. Nearly 42% of his teammates' baskets come off passes from him. That's MVP stuff. Deandre Ayton has revived his career catching lobs, setting brutal screens, and giving Luka a vertical threat he hasn't had in years. Austin Reeves, he's turned into the ideal running mate, scoring 38 points Friday and looking like a borderline all-star with the way Luka simplifies the game for him. The Lakers shot almost 60% from the field and tallied 27 assists. It wasn't a fluke. It wasn't luck. It's Dončić's system, his pace, his reads, his command. When we share the ball and play how we need to, we get a lot of good shots. I'll accept the doubles. We play 4-on-3. That's the easiest basketball we can play. Head coach J.J. Redick says the same thing every week. The system works because Dončić is the system. His balance of off-ball threes, interior pressure, and pick-and-roll mastery makes him nearly impossible to guard. But the Lakers aren't perfect yet. Redick is still tweaking the big three rotation. Believe it or not, before Friday, the trio of Luka, LeBron, and Reeves had been outscored this season. The chemistry wasn't quite there. The reads weren't automatic yet. But now, slowly but surely, they're building a real identity. The opening possession on Friday was the perfect example. The Mavericks sent a double team at Luka instantly. Luka flipped an over-the-top pass to LeBron, who kicked it out to Reeves for an open three. Easy, simple, deadly. And it's exactly the type of possession the Lakers want to repeat over and over again. Los Angeles is still only 26th in three-point attempts, 26th in makes, and 21st in percentage. But the quality of shots is improving. The process is improving. And when the ball starts flying around like that, the Lakers' ceiling rises instantly. Right now, the Lakers sit with the 5th best offense in the NBA. They've won 6 straight, they're second in the West behind the Thunder, and they finally look like a team that has found its new franchise cornerstone. Not just a superstar, a culture, a system, a future. Luka Dončić has proven he is all of that and more for Los Angeles. And if he keeps playing at this level, if Austin Reeves continues rising, if LeBron stays healthy, if Ayton keeps dominating the pick and roll, there's no reason this Lakers team can't challenge Oklahoma City, Minnesota, Denver, and anyone standing in their path. The MVP race isn't just open right now, it's calling Luka's name. And if Friday's performance against his former team was any indication, he's answering loudly.
Tonight, and I know how much.
I currently have more dunks than him right now.
Is that true?
Yeah, but he don't stay for rebound. He just goes out, and he don't want to play defense.
We're going to get to that trash talk in a moment, but for you,
Luka Dončić was asked how tonight's game versus the Mavs compared to the emotionally charged matchups of last season.
Last year against them.
I would say it's a little bit easier now, but like I said, games against Dallas, they always have some special meaning to me. I have still a lot of friends there, so it's at the same point, it's some fun, but it's always special. So, like I say, it'll always be special for me.
Austin Reeves said on exchanging uniforms with Anthony Davis after the game tonight.
He's one of the best players to ever touch basketball, so I don't know why he wanted my jersey, but for me to get his, it's pretty fun. I got one the other night, too.
Chris Paul.
Yeah, Chris Paul. Good player. So, I don't know. I got a lot of love for AD. He's a big reason that I'm where I'm at right now. From day one, he was telling me to be myself, don't be anybody else. Continue to work and really just like I said, be myself on the court. So I owe him a lot. Wish him nothing but the best.
LeBron, explain what are the things that Austin Reeves does that still impresses you as a teammate?
What are the things that Austin does that keeps impressing you like he did tonight?
Nothing.
Nothing?
Nothing. I told y'all how long ago that I told you AR can fucking play ball. When was this? When was he the rookie? I don't even remember.
5 years ago, right?
Yeah, I've been told you he can ball. It's nothing. AR he's great.
Let's see Luka to LeBron for the dagger. LeBron James been dominating the league so long, D-Wade is interviewing him right now. LeBron James been dominating the league so long, D-Wade is interviewing him right now.
All right, man, year 23, dog. I know you can't believe it, but you've done the work. Yeah. Think about it, in year 23, what lights you up? What keeps you playing at this level that you're playing at?
I think it's the competition, and it's about the process for me. I don't think about the end result. I think about the process that I put into it to even get to the point where I can be in the warm-up and then go into a game. So it's everything behind the scenes that get me going before it actually starts.
You and I have been in a lot of playoff and finals battles together.
For sure.
In that, It's an approach that you have to have. What makes you feel in year 23 that you have the approach that's needed to get back to that level? That's the only reason you're playing for, and that's to be a champion.
I think you just said it. One, the best teacher of life is experience. So I've experienced a lot in my career, but I experienced those battles, wins, losses. So I'm battle tested, and then to have the complementary players that we have, to have the team that we're playing with right now, I feel like we got a good chance. So, we know in this league, there's not a lot of teams that feel like they have a chance to win it, and we're one of the teams that feel that way, but it's a long process. We're still in November, and we want to continue to build that over the next months.
Last question, Brian. You've been doing this for 23 years in front of the entire world. If there's anything that you want a kid that has watched you, but is watching you right now, that has not seen the first year, that's seeing year 23, what message are you trying to leave that kid?
It's all about the joy. It's all about the joy. Once you lose the joy of the game, then nothing else matters. It becomes irrelevant. So go out there, work hard, play for your teammates, play for your family, play for yourself, but also never lose the ability to have fun and have the joy of this game, because we all come from nothing. We all come from humble beginnings, and we all come from playing the game for free. So why not go out and play freely? So that's what I can give them.
Oh, my brother.
All right, guys, that's going to do it for today. Let me know what you think down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Peace. I'm out.